What's up guys, this is Chris here, and today we're going to be talking about 5 really fast handguns. Today we're going to be going over the 5 best shooting polymer guns. Now these guns are going to be all guns we've reviewed on the channel. Some are going to be unique, some are going to be some guns you've seen before, but all of them are going to be extremely fast, extremely accurate, and pretty lightweight as well. So unlike their steel frame counterparts, the 2011s, the CZ Shadows, not only can you use these for home defense and competition, but you can actually carry these if you're big enough. With all that being said, let's get right into it with number 5, and that is going to be the CZ P10F Competition. Now the CZ P10F might be the best gun for the money in the entire gun industry, but if you want to go a little above and beyond, you can get the gold and black, the Hawkeye colored version, the P10F Competition. Not only is it great for the money, but it's super fast and it's super accurate. When I was shooting this gun, I was actually surprised at how well I shot it. And when I look back at all the footage of these guns to put this video together, I was impressed on how quickly we were actually shooting the gun and how far away we were hitting steel. Now the gun is 30 ounces. It comes with a 5-inch barrel, so it is a ½ an inch longer than the standard. She loves that. It comes with 2 19+1 magazines, so you have all the capacity you need. A cold hammer forged barrel, an optic system, a fiber optic front sight with a blacked out rear, and as always, it is a polymer frame striker fired pistol. Now the gun weighs 30 ounces, so it's a little bit heavier than its 28-ounce counterpart, but that extra weight helps you shoot it quicker, and that extra sight radius helps you be a little bit more accurate, and you get a little bit extra expansion on those hollow points as well, so what's not to love? All that goodness for only 800 bucks, making it a solid number 5 on this list. In at number 4, we have the Archon Type B Generation 3. It is the polymer framed striker fired pistol that uses the Bergman system. So it's a little bit different than the Browning tilting barrel system, and it does reduce the recoil by a good bit. Its claim to fame is not only is it lightweight and accurate, but it has very low recoil because of the system it uses and because of the bore axis that it has. Very, very low bore axis on the gun, one of the lowest that you can get. The newest versions came out with an optics mounting system that you can put an SRO on, you can put a Shield RMS on, or whatever optics cut that you want. High definition front sight with a blacked out rear has really cool serrations on it, and the slide cuts make it look sort of mean. The grip on it feels really good, and now they've included a whole bunch of different grip panels to adjust the grip even further, so you can get that perfect grip in your hand, get that solid lockdown grip, and shoot the gun even faster. It is pretty lightweight at 29 ounces, has a 4.3-inch barrel, so you could easily carry this gun. And it comes with a 16 and a 19-round magazine. Again, all the capacity you need to go fast, and Ricky Bobby loves that shit. Overall, the Archon Type B looks great, it shoots fast, and it's super accurate as well, all for well under $1,000, making it a great buy. In at number 3, we have the M&P Performance Center 5-inch.
Too easy? Oh boy.
Yeah. Now this has always been a huge contender in the competition world because it is very, very fast. M&P has a lot of interesting features on it that make it shoot faster than a lot of its competitors. It is a polymer frame striker fired pistol similar to the Glock, but it has a different grip angle, has a lot more texture on the grip, it's a little bit heavier, and its recoil pulse has always been lower. In my personal opinion, the M&P trigger is a lot better as well, so you can have faster follow-up shots and more accuracy because the trigger is not as hard to deal with. Now, the M&P Performance Center brings a better trigger, the Performance Center trigger right out of the box, so you get a faster reset even than the original, and you can also get it with dual porting, eliminating the little recoil that you had left. It comes with an optics plate system, so you can add any optic you want, immediately increasing most people's accuracy. overall one of the fastest and most accurate polymer frame guns you could buy for a solid price of around $700. But it gets even better because the M&P is extremely reliable. Not only reliable enough for concealed carry or for duty use, but so reliable that it regularly tops my most reliable guns because of all the crazy shit we've done to it, and it just keeps on kicking. The M&P is a phenomenal gun, and there are so many choices for an M&P. If you want one for concealed carry, if you want one for competition, or if you want one for just going fast, they got one for you. In at number 2, we have the PDP Pro X. Now, the PDP Pro X came out last year, and it is really, really good. I really like that gun. We had one initial bobble in the first shots, and after that, we've had absolutely no failures. The polymer frame striker-fired pistol that comes with an included Parker Mountain machine compensator, which reduces a lot of recoil. It also comes with a Walther Dynamic adjustable trigger, making it not only a flat-face trigger with a pull weight of a 2011, but it looks cool and shoots incredibly fast as well with a great reset. Really good texture on the PDPs with an 18-round magazine capacity, and arguably the most accurate polymer frame pistol you can buy. Even in the first shots, I was hitting out to 150 yards with no issues whatsoever. Optics mounting system, allowing you to put any optic that you want on it, milling in the slide, and overall one of the sexiest but fastest and most accurate handguns that you can get on the market today. I would say that this was so close to being number 1, I really couldn't choose between the two. So if you like this one better than number 1, I'm not going to disagree with you. The Walther PDP line has so many guns to offer, just like the M&P, that if you want to get this souped up competition pistol that you can shoot out on the range, you can impress your friends, you can look good on Instagram, and you could also get a very cheap and lightweight carry gun that could match it. But that being said, the gun's only 28 ounces, so even though it is a full-size pistol, you could carry this one as well. It also comes with a mag well for quicker reloads and a really solid set of controls that are easy to use for left or right-handed. Now, before we get into number 1, I do want to go through a couple of honorable mentions. The first one being the gun that almost made this list and probably should, and that is going to be the Glock 34. The Glock 34 has been a go-to gun for me for a very long time, and it is certainly the fastest and most accurate Glock. A little bit longer barrel than the 17, get a little bit more sight radius, a little bit more ballistic capability, get a little bit more accuracy in my personal opinion. You get a lower recoil impulse, but not too far out to the 17L where it's ridiculous and you can't really use it for anything but target shooting. Now, the Glock 34 has a lot of different variants. I would say the fastest obviously has to be the Terran Tactical. Or maybe the Salient Arms. My Agency Arms was also pretty quick as well. The reason why this gun didn't make the list though is because if you compare a Terran Tactical Glock 34 to any of the guns I've had on the list so far, it's 3 times the price and just about the same capability. So even though it might be a little faster, a little more accurate, and certainly cooler because it's a John Wick gun, it's certainly not worth the money by comparison to the PDP, M&P, or even the Archon. Now, the Smith & Wesson 5.7 almost made the list as well because it's very fast, very accurate, and very low recoil, but since it was a 5.7 and the rest of my guns were 9, I figured I'd just mention it in the honorable mentions, but it very well could be faster and more accurate than the M&P Performance Center. And the last one I want to mention is a go-to a lot of people forget, and that's going to be the Beretta PX4 Storm. The Beretta PX4 Storm runs a rotating barrel system, which makes it very low recoil. It has a good trigger, and it's super fast shooting. The only thing that knocked the Beretta off the list is the grip is a little gross. I like the operating system, I like how it shoots, but it's a little bit harder to hold on to than these other guns, and it hasn't had a modern update in a very long time. If I got a hold of the full-size Langdon Tactical version, maybe it would be a different story, but even then, you're paying for a gun after it got done up by a custom company, which sort of isn't fair. That being said, let's get right into it with number 1, the budget John Wick gun, the Tannic TTI Combat.
It's quick though. That doesn't suck.
Now, the TTI Combat is the best Canic ever made. It's the coolest looking Canic ever made, and you can have it for under $1,000. I was at my local shop and I saw it for $850, which I literally couldn't believe. Everybody in that store should have been buying that gun, but they just don't know what it is. It is a compensated striker-fired polymer frame pistol with phenomenal texture, grip inserts, a mag well, one of the best triggers you'll ever feel in a handgun, let alone a polymer frame pistol. It comes in under 28 ounces, has a great, very low optics mounting system that co-witnesses with the fiber optic front and the blacked out rear, and it has a killer paint job to match. Accurate, fast, cool, and great for the money. The Terran Tactical Combat might be the best gun of 2024, at least for going fast on the range, but again, lightweight enough to where you could carry it all day as long as you had a decent holster, and you wouldn't have to worry about it. Comes with a solid capacity of 2 18+1 magazines with Terran Tactical base plates, and overall one of the best guns for the money, and in my personal opinion, the best shooting polymer frame pistol. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to see your list because maybe I forgot some. There's a lot of polymer frame pistols after all, and if I have a couple that I haven't shot yet, maybe the Grand Power Excalibur, maybe something else that's interesting, again, put it in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please support Oklahoma shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.